Now this particular screen, what it is showing me is just like your paper. So this is your paper. Assuming this is your paper, which has come to you. So what is being checked in the rights? Your margins. How much space you have left as far as your margins are concerned. Both sides. As you progress, how are your lines progressing? Margin wise. And this is a page. The first line, second line, third line. So as you progress, whether the margin is increasing or decreasing, then if I place a ruler below the line, whether the writing is sticking on the line, the writing bends in between on both the sides, or the writing is increasing up, or the writing is decreasing down as it progresses, or it is wavy. Then we were talking about the protector. Slant of the writing. So on the left side, all the alphabets are bending to the left, or they are straight 90 degrees, or they are bending towards the right. Whether the letters are always connected or they are sometimes connected or they are never connected. Itself is divided into 3 parts. Do you remember this particular book which we used to use in our school days?
Yes, the 2 bigger ones and then 2 smaller lines in between.
Correct.
Right.
So basically, this full writing, it represents your body. Now this part, the upper part of your body structure from head to neck. The middle parts represent from neck to navel. And the lower parts represent from below the navel. So any problem in any of these zones, medical problems will be reflected in this. I'll just add up a small thing over here. Like people nowadays, a lot of people are suffering from what? Corona or breathing disorders.
Right.
It could be a normal breathing disorder. It could be an abnormal breathing disorder, or it could be asthma. Now I take just give me a minute.
Very interesting you brought this up because I think I actually saw a question, can health concerns be also checked with this? And you've just answered that question.
Okay. Written this over here. This is a word. Now what I'm doing over here is Now, can you see gaps over here?
Yes.
Now, these gaps basically are a high-powered magnifying image. This will be seen only in your magnifiers.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, what are these indications? This comes under the upper zone,
Right.
head to neck. So as your breathing goes up and down, these are the blocks or these are the gaps. So the difficulty in breathing in over here.
Right.
So this is one way of identifying certain aspects in the writing, medical aspects also in the writing. So we have seen generally a basic what will be the writing, what is seen in the particular writing. Now, before we move ahead with putting this handwriting analysis session into actual practice, we'll be looking into certain aspects of handwriting. How do you identify certain areas or certain issues, and how can you overpower or come out of that or make it to your benefit? Before going ahead, I would like Niluji up
Yes.
something, any questions from people, plus you can just sentence. Now you can give that sentence to the people so that they can write.
Okay. And I'm just looking at there are a few questions that have come in. Rukhsana's asked, do we need to write very fast for analysis?
No, it should be a natural handwriting.
Okay. And
Okay,
Fatima,
and one more thing I would like to interpret in between. Whenever
yes.
a person is being analyzed, always to take a handwritten bio. The reason is why you ask for a handwritten data. In the dead of the night, if I am woken up and I'm asked, what is your name? Am I thinking? No, I'm not thinking. If someone asks you, what is your address? What's your telephone number? You're not thinking. What's your name of your parents? All these issues, all these things which are there, it comes from the subconscious. So you are not thinking at that time. So when you take a handwritten bio, there you get the actual handwriting of a person.
Right. And interesting. So, always take a biodata which has this basic information, because this is reflexive for a person. You're not overthinking it.
Yes,
And
definitely.
which is also ties in with the fact that you said no content reading, and you'll
Correct.
obviously explain that further. Okay. Just giving everybody the activity for you, so to speak, which is basically on a blank sheet of paper. Please use a blue pen and write this sentence down. Keep it with you right now. Keep it with you right now for a bit, which is, and we're going to post a full sentence for you on the group as well. Please write it exactly like this. Say, hi, my name is, write your name, and I am from, write the name of the place that you're from. And also write, I am thankful to the Creator for giving me this wonderful life. And below that, put your signature. And that's being posted on the group as well for you. And there is a question that has come in, Devendraji, which is, Fatima's asked, isn't writing a learned behavior? How are you taught?
Could you repeat that?
Isn't writing a learned behavior? So how are you taught? So how?
No. As see, you all have been taught in the school what writing.
Right.
Correct. So as you come to your 8th or 9th standard, automatically writing changes.
Right.
The reason the writing changes is your characters have changed. You're getting more mature. So automatically those things are imbibed into this writing.
Right.
So it works in both the ways. You change your writing, change your life.
And
change your character, change your writing, both ways.
Right. Interesting question from Bhavna Devenji. A person's handwriting varies many times in a day. Then which one to look upon for content of analysis?
Okay.
This,
Yes, this is a common question which is asked always. Now, I would like to tell Bhavana, if she is talking about herself, she can check out her own writing few days back and today. The formation cannot change. The size may change. The slant may change. I'll be explaining certain formations, so she can correlate with that. The formations cannot change.
fantastic. And Chaya's asked, what if my pen does not work well? Will that not define my writing? I would assume you change your pen, right?
That will reflect only a fraction of your personality, not beyond.
Right.
But even that stopping and not working pen, it will be a what? A rhythmic routine. Say, suppose you are writing one sentence or one word, after that your pen is not functioning properly. Automatically, when you continue with the next sentence, the consistency in those things basically.